Alright, what's chirpin' peeps? Back for episode 34. This should be the finale. We are on the final episode. So, let's go ahead and restart chapter. Nope, last promise. Yep, let's go ahead and restart the last promise. And let's go. We're on the final chapter of the game. Let's get it. So, just because of all the stuff that happened last time, this is the save file, the first one we did, where we ended up sparing Kellic and winning the fight, so.
No, you can't do this. I am your master now, you ignorant corpse. Why can't I? Why aren't you under my control?
I don't know who's speaking.
You're not powerful enough to direct the flow of ether when it's as strong and as forceful as it is within me. Isn't it ironic, Lahar, that your demise would be a consequence of your own actions?
You wouldn't dare. Without me, your very soul will never rest. Your body's ether will dissipate into the air and remain there. You'll live a fate worse than death. Don't kill me.
I have the power to slay dragons, and a sword with which to wield that power. Do you truly expect me not to use it? You're a fool to have created something so much stronger than yourself. Now suffer the price, Lahar.
Dang, they talk up all this big game of Lahar, and you never fight him once? Dang, that's sad.
This is a nightmare.
Who's that?
It's him.
Look, oh.
It's him.
Lahar is dead?
Does that mean we've won? Did someone defeat Lahar for us? But who could have?
There's someone back there behind Lahar's corpse.
You've done well, everyone. But now, one more challenge awaits you.
Oh! Oh! No! No!
Siegfried.
To be great, this was kinda foreseeable though. I thought Siegfried would be a boss. I didn't think he was gonna be the final boss. Like when they took his corpse and said that we're gonna use him, I for sure thought Siegfried would come back as an enemy. But I just thought it'd be like a boss on one of the tower maps. I did not think he'd be the final boss.
It's good to see you, everyone. I never imagined I would be back in my own body. Your own body?
Dad, I'm so glad you're okay.
Hold on, my son.
Oh, I'm getting all my voices mixed up.
Hold on, my son. It's not safe to get close to me. I'm not completely in control of my body. Stay where you are.
Wrong voice.
What? Dad?
Siegfried, are you really alive?
Hold on, I'll explain everything.
Everything? Then you're going to have to do a lot of explaining. From the very beginning, Siegfried.
I know, Kellic. First of all, Lahar is the one who revived me from the dead. After I died, he took my corpse and he put it into an Ethereum.
An Ethereum? That's...
Normally, a person's soul, the purest form of ether, won't change containers unless it has a lingering attachment to something in this world. Kellic, I believe yours was that amulet of yours.
Yes, you're right.
But somehow, Lahar forced the flow of ether in my body. He moved it from my body, freshly rendered dead, and into this sword of mine, which I had lost years ago. And so, for a time being, I was conscious, my soul contained within a sword.
Oh, so that's why you said you didn't think you'd be back in your own body. But why can't we get close?
Because if you do, I may end up killing you. What? Dad, you'd never... It's true that I've been revived, but the process wasn't perfect. My body was fixed by Lahar so that it could be used as a container for my soul once more. My heart is beating once more, and even my wounds have been healed. However, some of the connections between me and my body have been severed. I feel like if someone got too close, I'd instinctively swing my sword to protect my body.
So you've been revived, but not perfectly. You're like a reanimated corpse, but with your original ether. You still remember all of us, and you've retained your emotions.
That's right. I would never intentionally want to harm any of you. So tell me, how was the war?
We've defeated Magnus. After Empress Louise fell, we got warped here. According to Leon, it was Lahar who brought us here.
Perhaps he wanted to show me to you guys. That's... What happened to Leon? Is he dead?
Yes, I defeated him. He'll never hurt another person in this world.
I'm glad, Kellic, you've become strong.
Yeah, but more importantly...
Yes, let me return to what I was telling you.
Oh, you said you'd tell us everything, right? But what more is there to tell us, Siegfried? We won the war, and we have you back. What left is there to do but finally go home?
Anakin, I'm not the great leader you think I am. Sean, I'm not the great father you make me out to be. I've done so many foolish mistakes in my life, I can't count them. I've hidden so many truths with even more lies. I'm not the Siegfried you all know. Father, what are you talking about? You've done so much. Don't say such things. Not when I just got you back. I'm sorry, Sean, but you have to know the truth. 10 years ago, the love of my life, Lily, died. I was born in Julia, but moved to Regalia. I became their knight commander. Even at this point in time, Count Praze of Regalia had passed. Magnus was building itself up. We knew it would start a war. Frightened by the overwhelming military of Magnus, the world was thrown into chaos, including Valentia. Our various leaders got together to discuss a course of action. However, that course of action involved surrendering to Magnus. As a knight, I didn't want to surrender our people to Magnus, but because of my rashness, tragedy came to my doorstep. Sean, you were so young and so traumatized. You forgot it all, but now I'll tell you. I'll tell you how your mother died. Ooh. Flashback.
Where are they? Where are they? The Knight family. If we don't hurry up, that meeting is going to end, and their Knight Commander will get back before we escape. We have permission to silence anyone we see. Let's go in.
Dang, look at that spriting. It's the same spriting he's got now. Look at young Siegfried.
If what I fear most is true, then I may already be. Please, Lily, let me make it a dime.
Oh, Sean, you got a fine looking mom. Stop! You don't yet realize the consequences of your own actions. It's me you want, right? But my husband will not let you get away with this. You're forfeiting your lives by making him your enemy.
Shut up, we don't care. We get paid to carry out a mission, that's all.
Ah.
No, you fool. You're next, kid.
Ah!
Ugh, you. Stay away from my son. It's you, the champion of Regalia.
Bye.
Damn, that knife pierced through my armor.
Lily, can you hear me? Hold on, I'll get someone to help. It's no use, Siegfried. I can't hold on much longer. I'm not as tough as you.
Don't say that. Don't give up.
Siegfried, I didn't think things would end this soon. But now that I'm dying, I'm starting to regret things. Can you leave me with one promise? The last promise. Lily, please, don't. Come on, Siegfried. You can make me one last promise for me, right?
This can't be happening.
Don't panic. This isn't the end. You still have so much to live for, Siegfried. I know you love me, and that's why I worry. I'm worried you'll lose your path, but you can't. My country is losing its way. You must set it right, and protect our son. You will, right?
My name is Siegfried. I will uphold this vow.
I know I'm bad at keeping promises, but I will keep this one, no matter what it takes. I will save your country and protect our son. Thank you. I no longer have any regrets. I lived an amazing, happy life, Siegfried, and for all it's worth, I truly loved you. No, Lily. Don't go yet. I'm not ready. Lily, wake up. Open your eyes. Please. Lily. Dang. She got assassinated. Oh. And so, because I spoke up against the other territories, or rather the decision to side with Magnus in the war, I suffered the loss of a life that meant more to me than my very own. But I made a promise, and that spurred me on. Dad, is this really all true? I can't believe I don't remember. In an attempt to protect your own innocence, your mind may have blocked out those memories. When you came to, it was like you had forgotten 2 years of your life. I didn't want you to share the same burden that I did, Sean. At least not at your age, but you've seen me die once. There's no more reason to keep any more secrets.
Sieg, I'm sorry.
Kellic, what's come over you?
I judged you harshly for your actions and behavior without first trying to understand their circumstances. I hated how you charged into every battle and seemingly cared only about victory and protecting your son. But ultimately, you were only trying to keep a promise, just like I was to Cain. It seems we were more alike than we could have imagined.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Thanks to that day, I was deeply injured, and so I focused on helping Sean grow up. Then one day, Sean and I were attacked by Magnians. Apparently they wanted to be sure they had eliminated all potential sources of opposition, and so our journey started. And throughout that journey, I was always scared. I was scared I would lose Sean, or that I would be too slow, and I wouldn't be able to save my wife's country in time like I promised.
So, this flashback, he just went all the way back to the first chapter of the game. So, clear into the first chapter of this game, they went back to try and assassinate them. They went back many, many years later, which doesn't make sense, but...
Dad. What do you mean, Lily's country? Weren't you both born in Valencia?
There's one more thing you should know, Sean. I was born in Uria, a territory of Valencia, but your mother was born in Magnus.
Oh! Sean's a Magnian?
Oh, no way!
Magnus. It's true. Your mother, a noble from Magnus, had blonde hair like many others. It's a very common trait amongst descendants of nobility in Magnus. Sean, your hair is just like your mother's. So I'm half Magnian? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Sean. I've kept too many secrets. I've decided that in order to save Magnus, I had to first destroy it. But it seems that when I died, I left you guys with that job.
Siegfried.
I formed this rebellion for selfish reasons, and I only ever thought of fulfilling a promise to the love of my life.
But even so, you've saved so many lives in doing so. Despite the reasoning, you still saved this continent. No one can deny that, Siegfried.
No, Anakin. The ones who will save this continent are the people on it. I set ablaze the flames of change with my own candle, but it was everyone else who fueled the fire. I didn't take any time to understand my enemies or my companions. I'm no leader, and I'm no hero. Now, listen everyone, I need one last favor from you.
One more challenge awaits you. Will you finally explain your words?
I am a relic of the past, a ghost of an era long past. Even now, as we speak, my ether is dissipating. My body can no longer serve as a container for my soul. If I continue to live as I am now, I will suffer a fate worse than death.
That's right, your soul would linger in the air, fragmented, stuck between the states of life and death. The only other option would be to put you in another ethereum.
I'm sorry, Killick, but I don't desire that. I'm tired of living. I want to see Lily again. I should have died 10 years ago. Dad, how could you say that? What about me? Didn't you love me? Sean, I love you more than you could ever know. I don't regret being able to spend the last 10 years with you either. But you must understand, my son, I don't belong in this world anymore. Dad, and so I need you all to do me one last favor. No matter what it takes, you must kill me. What?
You're crazy.
Dad, why? Why can't you live? I told you, Sean, if I continue to live using this body, my ether will dissipate, severing its connection with this body. But if you strike down this body of mine now, all of my connections to this world will be severed, and my soul will finally be able to rest itself. If there's a hell or heaven after that, I don't know, but...
Siegfried, how could you? Ask your own friends who care for you and trust you more than anyone else to kill you. Can you even begin to imagine the pain that Sean and all of us went through when you died once before? And still, in that body of yours, with that face of yours, you have the guts to ask me to kill you? I can't believe you, Siegfried.
Is there no other way?
No, there is only the one.
Then I'll do it. If it's to save my friend from a fate even worse, I'll do whatever it takes.
Killick, you've changed. I truly thought we would never get along.
Nor I. It seems that we both desperately needed to expand our worlds for us to see the true value in all the people and things in them. I'm glad I met you, Siegfried. Despite your self-deprecation, I'm honored to be your comrade.
As well as I, Killick. But as I am now, I'll need you all. The wound I received many years ago has been healed. My body is at full strength, or even greater, and no normal human will be able to defeat me. Even the Har, unable to control my power, fell in an instant. Unless you all teamed up and killed me, I will continue to suffer this life eternally.
Siegfried, you've never been much of a reasonable person, have you? I'm too weak to do anything to save you, so I must kill you? Oh, this is the truth, and it hurts more than any wound.
Don't feel bad, Anakin. There's nothing anyone can do. Life isn't a fairy tale. Some hardships can't be overcome.
Even so, Siegfried, you idiot.
Anakin, from the moment I met you, I knew I could trust you. And I still trust you now. I know you can do it. Sean, I don't know what to say. But there's no other option, and so I've made my choice. Dad, I can't do it, Dad. There's no way. I'd rather die. I know. Just leave it to your friends. They're strong, and they'll help you. I'm sure they helped you while I was gone as well. And so long as you trust in them, they'll continue to help you. Don't hate them, Sean. This is what I want. I know, but it's still so hard. I hate this world for being this way, where I'm so hopeless to save my own father. It's the worst. Dang it. I'm sorry, Sean. This is the last time I'll make you suffer. But it's like I said before, one more challenge awaits you. And this challenge will be tougher than all your others. Now everyone, prepare yourselves. Finally. Holy moly, it's about time. I can bring Howard.
Wow, Sean can't partake in this chapter. You literally can't have Sean kill his own father. That's crazy. That is super crazy. So you're telling me I have a full convoy? I don't have a full convoy. Why can't I put the secret away? I never gave the boots to anybody. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, I don't know how Mings ended up doing his in like 45 minutes. He did both chapters and all the story. Most of it's been story just for this part, and he did the last part on top of that. It's like, holy moly. Alright, anyways, I don't really think we need to do anything. I mean, maybe slap on the best weapons on everybody. Can we do an augury? No, so auguries have been done. Anakin's useless. I don't know what Anakin can have. He's got a good weapon. Should probably give Kevin something like really amazing. Like there's no better time to just start giving our characters really amazing stuff. Problem is we don't really have like really awesome amazing stuff. I guess I take it back. $24. I'm gonna take that just as a backup. That's a lot of might. Holy moly. Give that Thunder Tune. Let's take that. We're gonna need all the best stuff. Zach probably won't be able to do much, but let's see. Seven. Gosh, the bows have no might. Why does that bow suck so bad? What the heck? I mean, take it, I guess. Give that silver bow. Take the brave bow just in case. Gary's got a winter bow. Silver axe. Yeah, I don't really know what else I'm gonna be able to give anybody. And we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Alright, let's take a look at the big man. Oh gosh, what? An honorific bestowed upon knights of the highest caliber. Raikri. Holy, how do you kill him? How is it even possible? You know, it sucks that they didn't take away Sean's support, because that would have been nice. Dude, what the heck? How are you even supposed to kill him? He's gonna double anybody and everybody. Oh, I take that back. His weight's 20. Dude, he's still gonna double anybody. He only loses 9 speed. He does 35 speed. Oh my gosh. 35 speed? Literally, only Kellic will be able to fight him without dying. I was talking about benching. Wow. Wow. And Sean can't even be here for this. This is crazy. I need to get his supports with him. This is crazy. This is going to be quite the fight. Everyone, this is the hardest test I've set upon you thus far. Gather your strength and face me using the same bravery, courage, and strength you used to get here. You've saved me countless times before, and I know you can do it once more. Steel your hearts and ready your weapons. This, my comrades, is your final battle. I wonder if he's gonna move. I'm definitely gonna find out. Definitely gonna find out. Where's Levian? Oh, I had Levian just stay? Okay, well, it's got both the supports in range. Yo, what's with this music? I doubt he even moves, but we'll see. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Dude, how do you kill him? We're literally gonna have to rely, like, he doubles us somehow. Oh, because our weapon's too heavy. Dude, what do they expect from you? Granted, once he gets his supports in range, he'll be a little better off. This is definitely going to be the Kellic show. Man, Kellic really does just hammer away at the endgame, huh? Laser really pushes Kellic endgame. I honestly don't know what else they would want you to do to this guy. Like, who else could even touch him? I don't know if anybody could. Like, look at this. Nobody could even touch him. I literally don't know who else could do anything about it. Okay, well, there's no crit chance. Yeah, I mean, we're literally going to be relying on Kellic. There's nothing else anybody else can do. This is insanity, to be quite honest. Well, nothing to do but play defensive there. Camigul's got the higher magic stat, so we'll do that. Although, actually, could technically put Emma right there as well. Alright, Kellic, I guess it's all Kellic. This is gonna be the Kellic show. I'm sure that Anakin will have dialogue with him, but obviously Anakin's not gonna be able to fight him at all.
Sieg, no hard feelings. I had an itch to spar with you once or twice, but this kind of fight was never my intention. To be honest, this is pretty hard for me. Just like with Kane, I can't do anything. I've saved my friends right in front of me.
I know, Kellic. I felt the same way, but you should also understand more than anyone else why it has to be this way.
Yeah, I'm doing this because you're a friend, Sieg. Are you ready?
Of course. On guard. This is gonna be a long fight. I should actually put Anakin near, Kellic. Well, nah, I guess not. I guess I take that back. Did we ever see the crit from far range? I think we did. Wow, the 76 miss. The double 76 miss. Okay, Kellic. Might as well back him up and move him there for now.
You can do it.
Oh, Karina's also a support of his. Let's get Karina over here then. Yeah, we do two more. We do a little bit more damage with that, and have a higher crit chance. Oh, look at that! Siegfried's getting close to dead. I really would have liked to have killed Siegfried with Sean, but obviously the game won't let us do that. Is his weapon magic based? 37 attack. He does 13. 37, 14. Yeah, it'd be resistance, I think. I like that final music though. That's good music. Dude, what happened? Like, what are you supposed to do if you lose Sean, or you lose this good weapon? I guess maybe the Imperious? I wonder if the Imperious does a lot of damage. Oh, now he's healing? Gosh dang, that's a lot of health. Ooh, the crit. Nice. this fight's over. Gosh dang, that was a lot of health. Well, just want to see if anyone else could have even damaged him. I guess technically we could have. Dude, I don't know what they expect you to do if you lose. How much does Imperious do? Oh, Imperious actually is not bad, so I guess still. It would have been very, very hard, but we still could have killed him technically. We still could have technically killed him. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll go ahead and motivate Kellic. We'll get him on the double heal. And let's see if he'll end it with a Omni Slash wannabe. Let's see if he can end it with an Omni Slash wannabe. That would be cool in my opinion. Like I said though, I really wish Sean were here. Sean could have been a good candidate to, you know, kill his old Poppy-O. Oh, could you silence the boss? I really doubt it. He actually he can't crit us. That's interesting. Our luck is insanely high. Actually, it's not. I don't understand that then. Alright, Lyron's been my girl. Can she do it? She could if I got him low enough, but it's definitely a no. Alright, what about Sia? Oh gosh, Sia would not have been doing anything. This is literally the Kellic show. Alright, Kellic, can you end it with an Omni Slash? That'd be cool. Alright, Kellic, Omni Slash. Kinda wanna use the Imperious. Oh, it won't kill without, never mind. Omni Slash. Darn, that would've been cool.
Now I can finally join you, Lily.
That's some interesting voice acting.
Sieg, you're really something else. Way stronger than me, that's for sure. I've never been one to make sentimental farewells, but it's been fun, Sieg, and I'm glad I met you.
You as well, Kellic. Take care of everything. For me, won't you?
Heh, now that I think about it, this all started because one day you got captured and decided you'd drop all your troubles on me. But I learned more than I could ever imagine, and I have no regrets. Rest assured, I'll handle everything in your stead.
Thank you, Kellic.
Siegfried, this is truly the last time I'll see you, isn't it? I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything. In the end.
Don't be like that, Anakin. As soon as I met you, I knew you had great potential in you. And you never let me down, not even for a second.
You know, you're the first person to ever see that potential in me. I never thought I would ever amount to much myself. I wanted someone to push me on, to help me better myself. So I always tried to encourage others instead, hoping that one day they'd encourage me back and I'd become strong.
I need the text to
Siegfried, to me, you were that person.
I need the text to stop auto-scrolling. I have something I need to say.
And I will never ever forget the good you have done. Oh, when we get out of here, I will use the power of words to stop conflicts before people resort to violence, or make it so we don't need any more heroes like you.
Heh, that would be nice, Anakin.
My friend, speaking of getting out. Dude, my voice is killing me. There are 2 portals here. Originally, one of them was used to travel down to the surface. And the slow scrolling text is annoying. I think it'll take you somewhere near the Vogel Mountains. You'll have to find your own way out after that, though.
Don't worry, Siegfried. We'll find a way out. We always have, haven't we? Ha ha ha. That's true, Anakin.
When you finally do get out, get some rest, Anakin. You truly deserve it.
I will. And you get some rest too, Siegfried.
Dad.
Oh, Sean, my son. You've grown to be so brave and strong.
That's the wrong voice. I'm so proud of you. Sean, my son, you've grown to be so brave and strong. I'm so proud of you, Sean. I owe everything to you, Dad. I'm going for real. I'm going for real this time, but you have to move on. You'll be as handsome as your mother was beautiful. I thought he was about to say as your mother was, and brave as I was too, right? Dad. Sean, will you make me a promise? Dang, promises never stop. Huh? You'll make it, won't you? Of course, Dad. A long time ago, before all this began, I made a promise to my wife, a beautiful lady named Lily. I told her I'd save her country and protect our son, but I won't be around to do that anymore, Sean. So I need someone to finish the promise. Cherish your friends and be a true knight. Protect your friends and protect everything that's important to you. And when you make your own family, make sure you protect them too. Help those around you, just like Anakin. Live your life without regrets, just like Kellic. That was predictable. Fight for what you believe in, just like me. Never mind, just like everyone else. These are things you should always do. As for me and your mother, we want you to make sure you always keep your promises. I was never good at keeping mine. Dad, stay with me. Your voice it's getting weaker. I already made my last promise 10 years ago to Lily. So this time, you have to make the promise, Sean. I know you love me, and that's why I worry. I worry you'll stray from your path and lose your way. But the words of a promise resound like a bell and remind you. They remind you of what's important, of your ambitions and your ideals. So tell me what you want from your life. Tell me, what's the most important thing you'll have? When I finally passed on from this world, and make me a true knight's vow. What do I want? What's important to me? Oh, did the text finally stop auto-scrolling? Nope. This is the last promise I'll make to you, Dad. Haha, that's a great one, son. And I know you'll definitely keep it.
We can save? Epilogue. Alright, this is the normally I would, you know, based on chapters, cut and move on. But this is literally the final episode. You can't have that and then make the epilogue its own little thing. That would be stupid. They live! They live! They live in story! We didn't recruit them, but that beautiful little green-haired... She lived! Yes, that makes me so happy. They lived. It's so good because they got such BS in their recruitment chapter. That makes me so happy. Anyways, a few things. I was talking earlier about time. Yeah, I forgot that I recorded the episode before this, and instead of just ending the recording, I was like, it's so short, I'll just keep it one recording and edit it down later. So my timing's gonna be off when I talked about it earlier. Anyways, like I said, I'm happy they're back. Anyways, yeah, normally I would exit and make the epilogue its own thing, but it's the final episode. Why would I do that, you know? Why would I make you wait for the epilogue? That's just stupid. Alright, we did the final boss. Let's get this in here.
Don't worry, Killick. We won't follow the same path that Emperor Lewis did. I know it will be tough, but Father and I are already to heal bodies and minds of our people.
I thought the lady was talking.
We will do whatever it takes because we love this land.
Right, Father? Okay. Blazer screwed up the sprites here. Either the text is in the wrong spot or the sprites are in the wrong spots. I'm just gonna read it the opposite. Whoever talks, I'm gonna read it in the opposite voice because I think he really screwed something up here.
Yes, my daughter, aptly put.
Then I suppose we have nothing to worry about, do we, Kelly?
I'm not so sure we shouldn't be worrying at all. But at the very least, I'd like to believe that the reconstruction of Magnus is a peaceful territory is in good hands.
It seems like maybe now they're fixed. I don't know how to read these.
If nothing else, I promise you that.
I shall ensure we do not make the same mistakes as His Majesty.
Then we'll be...
Then we'll be off, Frederick, Rachel.
See ya. Thank you for everything, Anakin. We won't forget the kindness you have shown us.
Oh, it's nothing. Good luck, okay?
Yo, Gary, my man. Yo, he's got the same two sprite buddies with him. They live too. They went down in that battle, but they were not out for the count. They're back, boy. Gary's going back with his squad. I'm glad to see that Gary's going back with the boys. Gary and the boys have lived. Gary, you're a monster. So much better than Mark. Yes, I got last words. Thank you, Gary. Got any last words?
That sounds more like a death sentence than a farewell, Gary. That's all I've got to say.
Can we expect any help from the Western Archipelago? We're going to need a lot of workers and resources if we're going to truly restore this continent.
Once we get things under control, I'm sure we can. Magnus really worked miners on the archipelago to the bone. People started dying, and then they started revolting. Let's just say we need to clean things up now that Magnus has its mouth shut for a while, if you know what I mean.
That's terrible, but I understand. Then this is farewell for now, Gary. I hope we can meet again.
Hopefully you're a little more buff than we finally do. Well, keep working hard, Commanders. We'll see you again. Yo, bye, Gary and the boys. No, not my Lyran. Not my Lyran and my Princess Sia. No. No, don't take my Pegasus sisters.
You'll be stopping my plane after this, is that true?
Yeah, only for a short while, just to take a little nap.
How will you handle things in Alicia, Alice?
The Seraph Knights 1st Division Commander Lyriana is trying to quell the political conflict right now. When I first joined, the situation was getting better, and my last report says that soon the aristocrats will have to come to an agreement regarding how Alicia will be governed. I don't know the details, but that's why I have to go back.
Sounds like you won't be getting much rest then. You take care of yourself, alright, Alice?
You guys as well. Come visit Alicia once things have calmed down a bit, okay? I'll be off now, okay?
I shall be off on my own as well, my comrades.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're technically on a borderline, Anakin. We passed here several months ago, don't you remember? Athea is directly east of here. It only makes sense.
That is correct. The Forum will take charge in Athea for the time being, so that we may keep the blades off the other tribes at bay. Grudges and tension from the war are yet high yet. Someone must give the people a sense of direction to follow, or the natural tendency of chaos will resurrect itself once more.
It sounds like you have quite the responsibility then.
Anakin's right. It won't be easy. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask. You wear one of Siegfried's oldest friends, Haas. I'm sure he'd want us to help you if you ask for it. My voice is gonna be gone.
Thank you, Gullick. I will let you know. Until then, my friends, may the winds bow and blow in your favor.
Leopold, Mr. Where's my 10K?
I was devastated to hear the news. I had hoped I could one day apologize in person for my actions. I did not think that day would never come. If I may, your majesty, it's quite alright. Your actions spoke for themselves.
First Zane, now Siegfried. It seems that our lands will need new heroes to be born if we are to maintain any sort of peace.
Indeed,
It is not just kings, but the people who build and sustain a country. I realize this now. The people must be strong and stand on their own 2 feet.
What will you do, your majesty?
I will devote everything I have to rebuilding not only Blaine, but the other territories as well. Naturally, it shall take some time, but I will neglect others no longer.
that is good to hear. We'll be heading back to Valencia ourselves. Is there anything you would like to tell us to tell the Duke?
Give him my condolences if nothing else. The Valencian people have suffered more than any other.
I see. I will do that.
Thank you for everything, commanders. I bid thee safe travels.
Oh, thank you, Commander Leopold. Take care of His Majesty.
Of course, I will guard him with my life. I'm so glad you continue to help us, Anakin. I was afraid you wouldn't accept.
Oh, right now I don't have very much choice. The people of Valencia need any help they could get. If I have to be a noble in order to give that help, then I don't mind.
Aye, it's good to hear you're so reasonable, laddie. What about you, Killick? What will you do?
The same thing I was doing before this war.
You mean being a mercenary?
Of course.
Don't you want to do more than that, Killick? You have so much potential, you can become almost anything.
Sorry, but I intend to do things my own way. There's going to be a lot of jobs that need to be done, and I can't have any rules or duties holding me back. I'm only going to keep getting stronger, Duke Paul.
I see. You seem to have made up your mind then, laddie. What about Sean? How's he doing?
He still hasn't recovered, but he's still not lost. Deep inside, he still hasn't given up.
Aye, perhaps you should try talking to him then, laddie.
Kellic,
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad idea.
alright.
Are you done?
Almost, but there's still one more person we have to talk to.
Another. Haven't you talked to all of them?
He's talking about you, Sean. What will you do from here?
Do you have something in mind? Anakin's just worried you know.
And you aren't worried, Kellic?
It's alright. Neither of you have to worry.
Huh?
I'll be fine, so you don't have to worry about me. I want to become a real knight, a knight of Yulia, if I can. I have some things I want to do, and it'll be easier to do them if I become a full-fledged knight.
Well, that's great. Sean, you're already amazingly strong for a guy your age. You could become the knight commander in no time at all.
Glad to hear you're not looking for revenge or anything. Don't end up like I did, okay? You have friends all over the world.
Also, I'm pretty sure they used the wrong "you're" there for Anakin. I don't know, but at a first glance, I think it was wrong.
Only an idiot would go neglect his friends and let himself get hung up on the past. If you ever need anything, the Legend mercenaries are yours.
Killick, you're really something else.
What, you got a problem now?
No, it's nothing. I say the same back to you.
And I say the same back to both of you. It doesn't matter how far away we are from each other, or what kind of paths we might choose to live on. As long as we have our memories, our bonds will stay strong.
Can't you do a slightly less cheesy farewell, Anakin? Well, whatever. My other friends are waiting for me, so I'm heading out. Sean, I can't wait to see you get even stronger. I want to fight the son of the greatest hero I ever knew. Don't let me down. I'll be waiting.
Alright, I won't, Killick.
Anakin, I just hope that next time we meet, you're actually awake, though I'm probably expecting way too much, aren't I?
But you're such a booty, Kellic. I hope you never change.
Heh. Thanks, Anakin. Let's meet again soon.
We will, Kellic. I'm sure of it.
That's it. Wow. What a game. So I will say, the final 3 chapters, all 3 of the finale chapter, the Legend Mercenaries, 1 turn. What? I don't remember 1 turning any fights. That's weird. Yeah. All the final chapters were a lot better. I liked those so much better. All the 3 of the finale chapters were pretty good. Ah, that sucks. The restoration of Magnus. I think I'll show her first. Dude, look at how hot. She's so beautiful. The restoration of Magnus took many long years, but at its front, Rachel would always be there, guiding her empire to peace and prosperity. I'm not going to read all these, okay? I'm just going to read them on certain characters. There's no way I can read all these. There's a lot I want to say, to talk about the game, and, you know, not to mention it's a lot of reading, but would not repeat the same mistakes. Good, so Frederick's doing good in the world. That's good. Gary! Once order returned, Gary is look at that, he's a gladiator. Returned to the Western Archipelago. Gary once again became the champion of its renowned arena. No wonder he's so good. Always testing his strength. Dude, Gary was a monster. Yeah. But I like the final 3 chapters. I think the final boss needs some tweaking, or would need some tweaking. Others crazy. Research and gain knowledge, I see. The fact that pretty much only Kellic can really fight him, I mean, that could give you issues. You could really end the game right there. Alice. Returning to her home, giving her utmost as a Seraph Knight, she would one day become the leader of its flying army. Yay! Alice is the leader. Let's go. Yo, Shadow. We tried using you for a battle or two, then decided that we needed Altharius. We don't need him, but... Became one of the finest blacksmiths. Interesting. Weapons alone cannot do right or wrong. That's like the whole big gun issue going on right now. Liquid, my man. I'm glad Liquid lived. I'm glad we were able to make Liquid live. He returned home, stayed there in peace for the rest of his years. I'm happy to hear that, dude. I feel bad for Liquid. He got blackmailed and all this other stuff, and it's like, oh, poor Liquid, dude. He went through a rough time. So I'm glad he lives. He lives on, and he gets to live a free, peaceful life. One of the finest men in Fora. A field of pineapple on his lifelong dreams. Arthur, hi. Hi, Arthur. How many deaths did we actually have in this playthrough? I know Risk died. His lust for violence in battle never changed. I guess we'll find out. I feel like it's why do I feel like it's only Risk? Ridiculed many times by his fellow tribes for westernized ways. The 4 were prosperous under his reign. Risk is the only one I know of. We had Shenanigan. Oh, there's Risk. No one understood why, but Risk's personality would change often, including his hair color. Is it just impossible for characters to die in this game or something? However, his loyalty to his Captain Drake never changed. No, it was Shuda who died, not Risk. Hi, Sai. Having finally rid of his vengeance, Sai returned to Valencia in hopes of rebuilding a new home to replace the one. I don't know why I read that one. I have no connection to Sai. Howard, my man. Erudite General. His actions forgiven, Howard returned to Magnus to start a library that would archive some of the greatest books on Solon. He's a librarian. Good for my man. Good for my man. Hi, Rex. With his father defeated, Rex left the army and turned his habit of creating poetry into a living for himself. I don't know why I read some of these. Like, I have no attachment to Rex either. Liam. Hi, Liam. I guess I kind of ran out of things to say. Anyways, I guess I can do all the lovey-dovey stuff now. Could be heard anywhere. He had a lot to do. I guess it's easier for me to retain the information when I read it. I'm surprised Sean was not last. As the son of Siegfried, Sean had high expectations. Oh. People had high expectations for Sean, and he met them all. It is said that the promise he made to his father spurred him on. We'll never know what that is. He's son of a champion, by the way. Mark, you were trash, my man. Seriously trash. He's a carpenter, though, so he led reconstruction of many homes. Okay, so he was trash on the battle. Off the battle, he's putting in some work. He's probably a better carpenter than he is fighter. Hi, Corbin. I tried using you, but, didn't really work so well. So he's a true knight, too. And Sean beat him to that. That's interesting. But, yeah, I mean, the end of this, like, the middle to end of this ROM hack really is annoying. Oh, we have to read Inyana. Cheerful wings. Inyana continued her work as a mercenary, flying through the sky on her Pegasus. Nelly. Oh, her Pegasus' name. Her smile lit the dwindling flames in people's hearts. She's so kind-hearted. Inyana, I love you. Ah, Shuda actually died. Shuda wandered the lands as a mercenary, often letting his competitive nature get himself into trouble with others. I don't know why I read him. So how many deaths did we have? Because it doesn't tell you if someone died. I think Shuda's the only one I remember, but I feel like there has to be another couple. Doubled his efforts. He bettered himself. Master Tactician. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, Ben. I see you. Emma! Separated from Ben once more, Emma traveled the lands, helping those... She's a wandering maiden. Helping those in need. Many suitors approached her, but all were rejected. Yo! She curved them all. She's like, I'm an independent woman. I didn't need no man. Oh, Tekken. So Shuda lived. It was Tekken who died. So that's our first death. So Tekken died at rescuing... Okay. So we do have one death. Lyran, my girl Lyran, Radiant Rider. Lyran became the commander of her own squad of Pegasi, using them to help send supplies and messages all around the continent. She leads her own squad. Let's go. She's a squad leader. Lyran, my girl. If anyone could do it, it was her. At the end of the war, Zack Vane... I liked Zack, but not enough to read his thing. He headed west, far late, so he went back home. He rumored to go back home. Mario, Princess Sia. With the war finally over, Sia returned to Alicia, hoping to reconcile with her family. She grew into a beautiful and mature lady. Oh, I bet she did. She's so cute. I bet she did. Tamiko, the Grand Healer. Tamiko returned to her home in Lotus Village for a while before starting a therapy service to help heal people, both physically and mentally. It's Suki. Oh, that's right, he was avenging his sister. Dang, this poor little man had no family? Oh, I feel kind of bad for him. I didn't really care for him, but I feel kind of bad for him. That's a little sad. Oh, Logan didn't die? I thought Logan died. We never even found Stephanie either. People began to question his gender slightly less. When they did, it was chaos. Dude, they know he's a trap. They know they made him a trap. Blazer knows he made a trap character. Levian, old pacifist. Levian laid down his weapons for a final time, lending Killick his wisdom instead. He gave him these words: I leave my peace to you. Ha-ha! Sly prankster. Alright, Altheris. Showed his true colors, causing havoc with pranks, even with his own group. He's a prankster. Interesting. No one could ever stay mad at him. Interesting. The Fairy King.
With his friends of past and present beside him, Killick continued to strive for his ideals. He would later die in a battle to save the world.
What? Did Kellick, or did Blazer intend for like a sequel? That's really something you don't just slide in there unless you plan a sequel. Karina, Scarlet Wyvern. Karina was loyal and caring, dedicating herself to helping both Kellick and those in need. People would often remark on her beautiful scarlet hair, like, where's my Starbucks? Yo,
It's me, Eduardo. Yes.
poor Eduardo. Great HP growth, breastfist growth, booty. Anyways, I'm just gonna wait. Every time I try to say something, someone who I want to read comes up, and it's a hassle. In time, Kevin learned to control his clumsiness and became a knight commander, of course he did, in the Magnian army, earning his family's recognition. Kevin got recognized, he deserves it. Just put a little, the asterisk there, also became the world famous dancer. Because Kevin wanted to dance, okay? I don't care what you say, Kevin wanted to dance. Ace, named soldier. Ace gave on trying to make a name for himself and became an instructor instead. On his first day on the job, everyone already knew of him. Of course they did. Ace was another monster. Ace was another big boy monster. Ace was great, man. Ace was amazing. Good for Ace, he's an instructor now. The Sleepy Vagrant. Anakin soon gave up his title as a noble and dedicated himself to helping orphans and the homeless, giving words of hope to victims of war. So Anakin did a lot of these people did a lot of good stuff. What's with the music? Okay, now would be a good time to talk about the game. So overall, I don't know. The ROM hack starts out really, really strong. It really does. But that first chapter, where the difficulty, it doesn't curve, it spikes up. That first chapter where they spike up the difficulty, from that point to the finale, not including the finale, to that point right up until the finale, that part of the game is just, it's annoying, it's unfunningly challenging. It's just like, there's a lot of BS in there, there's a lot of just total bad things. Now I will say, the characters were great. I liked a lot of the designs, they had a lot of cool characters. The map designs were pretty cool. I did like the maps. They redid a lot of names for weapons and stuff. That was really cool. You know, the rename, some new weapons. You know, they threw stuff in there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that it did well. I just feel like the stuff that it doesn't do well really overpowers the stuff that it did well. You know, it's like, would I recommend someone play it? If you like a challenge, but not in like a fair way, if you like a BS one-sided challenge, I would say yeah. You know, the problem is there's not that many completed Fire Emblem fan games. That's another big problem. So it's like, if you're looking for a fan game, yeah, I say give it a play, but if you get walled too hard, I'd say just, you know, stop. Don't sit there and beat yourself up over it and just really kill yourself over this particular one. Just watch an LP. If you made it this far, though, you already have, but if you're here for the last episode for whatever reason, just watch an LP if you're looking for recommendations. You know, who were your favorite characters? If you watched this whole thing, or you played the game, who was, let's say, top 3 favorite characters? I'm gonna go Kevin, Sia, and Lyran, because, I mean, they were just so, I mean, you know what, I take it back. Just, who were some of your favorite characters?
Thank you.
No problem, Blazer. Just who are some of your favorite characters? You know, with me, it was Sia, Lyran, secret number 7. Great, so there's 7 secrets. What is this? Does it actually let you drop them? So this is the same thing. Your inventory is full. Wow. Oh, that's not... Okay, that's interesting. Congratulations, you've beaten the game, but there's still even more to do. Continue on if you wish. So there is post-game. Let me tell you, I'm not doing post-game. Maybe I'll come back to post-game, because the finale... Before this, I had zero intention of doing post-game. Literally zero. But the finale was okay. I might come back to post-game later. If you want me to do post-game, let me know in the comments. It may be way later down the road. I may not come back to it at all. But there's a chance. I mean, if people want to see post-game, and when I'm feeling it later down the road after I've had a nice break from this game, I'll come back and do post-game. Okay, I will. I have no problems doing that at a later date. It certainly would not be anytime soon, because I want to start my next LP. I know what I want it to be and all that. But anyways, like I said, what were some of your favorite things about this fan game? What were some things you really did not like about this fan game? If you've watched the whole thing, you know my complaints and all my stuff, so I don't need to recap it for a billionth time. And who were some of your favorite characters? And how'd your characters turn out? You know, you get good characters, good girls, all that. Who'd you give the drops to? The Blazer drops. Who'd you give those to? And what'd you think of the story? I thought the story was, you know, I mean, you didn't really learn about a lot of the story to the very final end chapters, but hey, you know? I mean, you learn, like, the general thing that's going on. I'm really mad about Lahar, too. Like, Lahar, they build up to be this big, bad, bruteful guy, and I don't think you ever fight him once. I don't know. I need to just quit complaining. If you want to talk about things, go ahead and comment. I reply or read every comment that YouTube notifies me of. You know, so if YouTube lets me know you made a comment, I'll read it. If I have something to say, I will definitely reply. But if you want to talk about anything, you know, comments below. If you know of any other completed, keyword is completed. If you know of any other completed Fire Emblem fan games, shoot them at me. Okay, definitely comment them. I'm always going to be looking to this. I would love to LP more Fire Emblem games. And just a quick plug, I do stream the main Fire Emblem games on YouTube and Twitch now, so make sure to subscribe for that. I will be starting Awakening soon-ish. Hopefully within the next 2 or 3 months, I'll be starting Awakening. And then, very quick, I have played 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, all true permadeath, all blind. And those are all archived on my YouTube channel, so yeah. Anyways, again, one last time, if you know of any other completed fan games, please let me know. I would love to take a look at them and LP them. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this LP, and thank you for watching. If you actually watched the whole thing, I'm gonna get out of here now. Peeps out.